Hi folks, welcome to my 8-Bit Retro Journal. Doing another video for Septandy. This is my TRS-80 Model 3, and you saw the last video I did a couple of weeks ago. I fixed up the disk drives, and what I want to do today is actually, I've not done much with this other than I ran some games on it in the past, and I've gotten my disks to work. I got TRS-80. I know they call it TRS-80. I don't like that. TRS-80 1.3 in here. And I have a formatted disk. Kind of a funny one. It says MBI. I think they were trying to maybe build off the IBM name. I don't know. Never heard of MBI. But, and that disk is empty. Yeah, nothing on it. And so what I want to do is I'm going to actually, let's try running BASIC. And what I want to do is just write a quick program. 10 print, oops, hello, semicolon, 20, go to 10, run that. Yep, the famous basic hello program. But now save, and we're going to call it, I think I'm figuring out the command. It's weird, you put the drive after the prefix / suffix. So, it's one of the things I love about using these old computers. You just learn new things. I don't know how to get out of BASIC. I don't think it's exit. Oh, no, quit. Leave. Buy. Okay. Break. Shift break. I think I need to do this, unfortunately. And but now I believe, oops, we're going to go, and it should have test pass on there. So now we're going to go back into BASIC, and we're going to try to load it. Nothing in here. Load test bass on drive 1. Yep, there it is. So this is actually how far I've gotten. I'm quite pleased with myself that I'm able to save and load stuff onto disk now in BASIC. I haven't been able to create disks yet because I don't have a 5 1/4 inch floppy for low density. The one I have only does high. Well, it doesn't do. Yeah, it does 720 and or 360, but it just, yeah, I think it's a high density drive, and I need to have a low density drive to actually, with greaseweasel, I'll be able to create disks for that. So I haven't been able to do that. Here's the other thing I figured out. I was trying to delete the file, and just to show you how weird the operating system is, I tried everything from, I tried delete, I tried erase, I tried remove, I tried shorthands, and I couldn't figure it out. And I finally found a reference, and the way you delete the files, you say kill. Test bass, oopsie. And then it says killing the file. And I thought that was kind of funny. So literally, you kill a file. So who knew? That's a really weird command. But again, kind of cool. So now it has back to its original 233 free granules. So I don't know what they were smoking when they were building this operating system back in the late 70s, early 80s, but it is fun. So what I want to do today is just write some throw some games on here and just get more familiar with, obviously I've gotten a bit more familiar with the operating system. And again, until one thing I wanted to do is hook so if you saw a video I did in August, I wrote a browser for my Sinclair QL, and I did didn't speak in that video, but I showed that browser running, and I wanted to actually I used the Simulant Wi-Fi modem. I wanted to hook it to this. This has a serial port on it, and I was really excited to hook my Simulant modem on that, and I found a whole bunch of terminal programs, but I can't get the terminal programs onto the disks until I figure out the grease weasel and floppy drive issue. I might have to take this floppy out, power it externally, hook it to the grease weasel, and do it that way. I just don't want to feel like taking this computer apart again. So it's just kind of a pain. I haven't come across, or maybe I need to find an inexpensive external, or just a spare single-sided floppy. I think it's a single-sided and, low-density floppy that grease weasel can control, so that I can, just create some disk images and be able to copy files onto that. So I don't have that communication mechanism. I guess I could put a GoTech on here too, but I'm not that invested in the TRS-80 Model 3. I just kind of want to, be able to write a disk on a PC and then copy it over, and then copy some files over and bring it in here. And I just haven't gotten to that point yet, so that's the frustrating part. So for now, I'm going to type in some programs. So here, this is a very short program, and it's called Tension Breaker, lowercase o. And so I thought I'd just go into BASIC and type it in, save it, and start building up a library of programs that I write myself. How's that? I don't know why it asks how many files and memory size. If you're a TRS-80 aficionado and know TRS-DOS, or my apologies, TRS-DOS, let me know what that's all about, because I don't know. I might speed this up if it takes too long. All right, that's my little program. I didn't add the rem statements because that's just a lot of work. And I don't think it uses them. I don't think it's poking into the rem statement like the ZX81. So print, just checking. It's always better to spend a little bit of time checking instead of chasing your tail. Making sure that you didn't do anything stupid. I will say the keyboard wasn't bad. Oh, yeah. Now, I don't know how this works. Is it edit 70? Nope. No, I don't know what that's all about. Break. Yeah, 74x equals, so I guess I don't know how to edit yet, equals 16383215360 step negative rand 79. All right, I don't want to do it again. 6383253 step. Okay, that's 70. And so 80 poke, yeah, that's that. 80 poke x rand 94, next x, go to, all right, let's save it. So save, I'm becoming an expert. We're going to call it, well, how about TB for tension breaker bass on drive 1. Wow, look at that. It's flowing. Saving it to drive 1. Pretty nifty. All right, let's run it. Yeah, that is just fantastic. What is it doing? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. It's doing all sorts of weird characters. Can this do lowercase? Because the operating system doesn't do lowercase, but there's a lot of characters in it. Am I seeing lowercase characters flashed, or is that a ROM thing I need to get? I mean, or is it just having bigger characters? Yeah, so I don't know. That's pretty cool. Okay. Tension breaker. I like that. So should we do a new? And we got it saved, we assume. Well, we can load it in. Load TB bass : 1. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. I like that. Okay. The next one we have is pattern fun. So I'm going from, I got a couple of long ones. I'm not going to make you sit through this, but there might be a pan or a fast forward if I try to type one of these in. This is Number Wizard and Sub Hunt. Maybe I'll do Sub Hunt. Yeah, it's 4 pages, but we'll see how good I get with typing. So this is pattern. Oops. This is pattern fun. And then the 4-page one is called Sub Hunt. It's 4 pages of fantastic. It's big type so that I don't have to squint as I'm getting longer in the tooth. But let's do pattern fun and see how that goes. I'm not going to do the rem statements because that's a lot of typing. 10. Well, I think I have to. Oh, maybe not. It says, it's just a bunch of instructions in rem. It doesn't look like it's poking into rem, so I'm just going to type in 50 through 80, so this might even go quicker. Just run it. Press any other key. It says press any combination of keys. This will start a pattern. Press any keys to change the pattern. I think I crashed the program. I should have saved it. Oh well. I'm going to have to type it again. Okay, save. Let's call it Pat. Oops. Pat. Oh no. Save. Patch. Bass : 1. And then run it. Okay, I see. It doesn't seem to respond. It says press any keys. I don't know, it seems to be, yeah. I don't know. What I'm curious about now is it's going to ask for the, no, it's not. Okay, so it's uppercase again. How do I get lowercase? So that's my curiosity, is how do I get lowercase? So I should have two files now. I'm building up a little repository of But no, that clears the page. I thought maybe it's a key combination, maybe. Yeah. Is it? There's no other special key, and this doesn't lock. Yeah, so it's by default. Oh, interesting. I don't know how I got it. So, like I said, part of this is just exploring TRS-DOS 1.3, trying to figure out what's going on. So I think what I'll do, so that I don't bore folks to death, is I'm going to type in subhunt, but I will just jump forward so that you don't have to watch me type that, since it's a long program. And oh, well, I guess this has always been in lowercase, how many files. So yeah, I guess I must have missed that. And memory size too. I just don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to jump ahead, and I'm going to type this in and then show you what it looks like. All right, so I'll be back. All right, I typed in subhunt, and it's basically very similar to a Battleship, but much simpler. Let me, I already saved it. Let me run it. And yep, so it gives you a grid. It gives you basically 10 torpedoes, and then you get 10 shots to find it. I don't believe the sub has any length or width. I think it's just a single shot. So unlike Battleship, where you're trying to find the ship and then figure out which way to go and hit it. If you've seen my channel, you know that I wrote my own Battleship when I was a kid. But this is a much simpler game. So in this case, it says 2 8s in the corner here. So if you say 2, 8, it gets that one. And then you just sort of go about trying to hit it. The first time I played it, I actually was able to find the ship, the submarine. But yeah, neat little game. It was pretty easy to type in. I will say that it was not difficult. The keyboard's actually pretty good. Once you get used to, and I found it this time. Yes. You have to do capital Y, yeah. It still goes sometimes into lowercase. I don't understand how. So for my viewers that are Model 3 aficionados, if you could just let me know why it does that. Because I just don't know what the key combination is. I've tried it, and I mean, I could just look it up, obviously, but you know, I'm not reading the manual mode. Oops, yeah. I think I screwed that up, but it's robust and because if it's wrong, 4, 2 is what I wanted. Oh, I already tried it, right? So that's great. Where do you think the sub is? 2, 4. So it does have some robustness built in. 7, 3. Oh, it's period. 3. I see. So it's thought I put in 7.33 and rounded up. Let's try 6, 7. So I'm just hitting the wrong. Yeah, there we go. 4 torpedoes left, so we'll try 2, 2. And we'll go with 5, 4. We'll go with 3, 7. And one more torpedo left, so we'll just go with 8, 1. Never think that it's on the corners, right? And I think I lost. Yep, so I lost. So the one thing I don't understand is when I list this, you can type edit, let's say 185. Oh, undefined line number. What do you mean? Oh, was it? Oh, that's 195. Edit 195. And so that gives me that. And then how do I don't know how to, if I hit return, it just puts the whole line back on. So does it just let you just retype it? Doesn't even let you retype it, because I tried. So edit 195 RE, yeah, so I don't list 195. It's still edit return. So yeah, I don't understand. What's going on here. I've already saved it. I tried to save it a second time, and the disk is kind of screwed up. So I'll show you that as well before I sign off. It's not working quite as well. So I don't know if these are. I have 2 of these MBI disks. I got them from my Atari haul. So it just could be that the disks are bad. I mean, this is working well. But you'll see that when the second time I tried to save it, it wouldn't save it. And I tried to add a dash in there, so I don't know if you're not allowed to do that. So S-hunt bass, and you can see this is struggling now. And then it does that. Oh, and there's the S-hunt, so it's actually come back. But then it has all this crap in there. But I am able to, so if I go back to basic, I'm able to load in, I don't think S will load in, but, so if I say load S colon 1, file not found, yeah. But I basically, what I try to do is save S minus hunt bass colon 1, colon 1. And that is messed up the disk. So maybe I shouldn't have put a minus sign in there. But I think if I go load shunt2 bass colon 1, it should read it in. What I'll need to do is I do have some unopened floppies that also go with the Atari haul. I might try that to see if maybe that's what's causing it. See, it does load it, so I do have it. And it should run. Yeah, so that works. So, yeah, so so a few things. Upper lowercase, I don't know how I'm getting this. It's like, do I just hold it down for a while? Hold both of them down. So I haven't figured that out yet. I feel like a fool because it seems like you just press it. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. And then how to edit. So if I have, and it's not easy to find this stuff online. I mean, it took me forever to figure out that kill is the command to delete a file. It's not very intuitive. In any case, I'm going to end here. Thanks for joining me today on just adventures of using this Model 3, which I haven't yet. I really want to figure out a way to get Grease Weasel able to create floppies for me, because then there's a whole bunch of software that's out there. I really want to do some modem stuff with this and use my simulant modem on this. Not that I would write a browser for this, but still be able to telnet into someplace would be kind of cool. But I need to figure out a way to get programs on here, because unless I can find a basic terminal program I could write, it's probably not going to be fast enough. So, yeah, I might have to take one of these drives out and just hook it directly to the Grease Weasel and power it and see maybe if that's how I could do it. I just want to keep opening this machine up. It's working really well right now. I, put the reefer caps back on there, so that's working. And cleaned the drives, and I don't know if this is these weird MBI disks. I'll try some brand new ones to see if these, or if I just destroyed it by trying to save it with the dash in there. Let me know. In any case, I'm going to stop here. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.